good afternoon and welcome to the Aggie Soccer Show. I'm David Ellis alongside his Aggie head coach, G. Guerreri. G, just an outstanding weekend of soccer here in Aggie land. Once again, the Aggies take on the number 2 ranked Portland Pilots on Friday night and defeat them by the score of 3-1. Follow that up with a 4-0 victory over Sam Houston State on Sunday. Again, just an outstanding weekend of soccer here. Talk a little bit about the Portland game first. I know clearly they're an outstanding side, but just as clearly the Aggies were up to the challenge.
Well, it was another big game for us. It was I think our 5th game against a top 10 team in 5 weeks, and this weekend wrapped up our non-conference portion of the regular season. And we came into the game. Portland was undefeated. I think outscored their opponents 22-2, and really are a terrific side. They have a very good history and tradition of playing soccer. And so for us, those are the types of teams that we love to play. We love to play against teams that are going to challenge us and teams that we're going to be challenged by all the way through the match. And they did. We got off to a great start in the game. I thought our midfield was outstanding, and then as the match as people kind of felt their way through the game and we got it going, a little bit more and a little bit more rhythm to it. We get a free kick, corner kick played in by Becca Herrera, and really a great finish by Jen Tomezic. And then after that, it kind of turned into the Whitney Hooper show, and Hoop was outstanding on the day, as were many people. I thought our defense played terrific as well, but Hooper was a kind of an oh wow type of player as far as just in the way that she was able to kind of take over the game and really unbalance a very talented Portland back line.
One of the other important things that was great to see coming out of that Friday game was the fact that there's always that concern when you play a number 2 ranked team in the country at home in front of another capacity crowd, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But you come in then to a Sunday game, and you have to really refocus. Can't be thinking about the game you played on Friday when you're playing the game that's on the schedule on Sunday. And the Aggies did an outstanding job, I thought, of coming out against the Sam Houston State Bearcats, taking care of business, and winning that game 4-0.
Well, the game against Sam Houston was a different type of temperature. Number one, it was a warm afternoon, but it was a different type of game in that they were going to keep a lot of people behind the ball. They were going to be very difficult to move out of the important spaces on the field. So it really took a lot of discipline by our players, and in the end, it's a good job by a lot of our kids to break them down. Hooper again gets the game winner, but 4 different players scored. Nora Skelton has a goal and an assist. Christina Navalta comes in and gets 2 assists. Katie Hamilton with a great little spin and finish. And then Sid Curry, who last year went down with a season-ending knee injury. When she went down in that game against Cal, she was our leading scorer. So it's great to see Sid back at 100% and getting a goal and getting herself rolling as we get into a really important part of the season.
This coming weekend, the Aggies are going to hit the road to open Big 12 conference play. They'll travel to Waco Friday evening for a 7 o'clock match against the Baylor Bears, and then on to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the Sooners 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Pre-game show for both games will start 15 minutes prior to game time. It's available free on AggieAthletics.com, so tune in and catch Texas Aggie Soccer. For head coach G. Guerreri, I'm David Ellis, and you've been listening to Texas Aggie Soccer.